Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get it? Get it? No one's here to laugh at your jokes.
We've all got a light to shine, and this is how I'm shining mine.
Get ready, I can sing!
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
1 hour later.
Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I
Gotta show you guys something really cool. Ooh. Look at this. It's snowing.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Dang.
A few inches later.
If you're wondering why my lighting's so good, my friend Tess got me a ring light. You know Tess. Everyone loves Tess. Oh, about to be lit in these videos. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee and I hope that you are enjoying this video so far. I've actually had a very productive day, but I thought I would sit down today and I've had a few thoughts on my mind.
It's a miracle.
Just a couple going back and forth in my head. And so I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a bit about that today. And something that I've been really wrestling with this year is the concept of disappointment, and more so inevitable disappointment. Falling into the trap of thinking that dreams will lead to inevitable disappointment. And this is something this year that I have been working through and that has been on my mind quite a bit recently. So I'm going to kind of share a couple of thoughts that I have on that. And so what happens when we have a dream and we have a goal and we have something that we want to accomplish, but then we don't accomplish it? It leaves us usually feeling disappointed. And so what happens when we keep pursuing that dream, or we keep developing goals and we keep trying to get better, but time and time again, we keep missing the mark. We don't necessarily achieve the dream in the time that we thought. We, just stuff happens and the dream just kind of like fizzles out. And I'll for sure just speak to myself for this. Don't know if you guys actually resonate with this or not. But what I tend to do is I tend to think that my dreams are going to leave me in inevitable disappointment. So having goals and having dreams just mean that I'm going to be left disappointed because I haven't seen the outcome that I wanted to in the past. Yeah, and that kind of sucks, and that's not a real fun place to be in. So the one thing I find myself constantly questioning about my dreams and constantly saying to my dreams is this: are you going to leave me in inevitable disappointment too? And that's a pretty not nice question, let's be real here. So God will put a dream in my mind, and instead of being super excited, instead of figuring out what to do, my first thought is, isn't this just gonna leave me disappointed again? So how often do we discredit a dream before we've even started pursuing it? How often do we try to protect ourselves by surrendering to the idea that we probably won't even achieve it in the first place? Quite often, I think. And if anything, for me, 2020 has been a year of lessons. Learning how to slow down, learning what's important, learning how to persevere, learning how to surrender my plans and just go with God's plans, even though I don't really understand what's going on. Going with His plans because mine are just not happening. And for the purposes of today's little video, 2020 really taught me how I can have dreams and disappointments and how to deal with both of them at the same time. Dreams do not mean disappointment. Disappointment does not need to have the final word in your dream. Just laying it out there, just saying that. That is the point that we're going to go off of for the rest of the video. Disappointments do not have the final say.
Amen.
Well, that being said, the pursuit of the dream might look a lot different than what you had imagined, and frankly, it just might be a lot tougher than you even care to admit. But that does not mean that you need to concede to lasting disappointment. I'm basically speaking to myself and just telling myself what I need to do. Danielle, do not concede to lasting disappointment, okay? Okay. Anyways, there's a story in the Bible about a guy named Joseph, and I could really get into Joseph's story. It's very interesting, but for the purposes of this, I'm going to keep it short. Pun intended. So basically what happened to Joseph is God gave Joseph this amazing dream. He gave him this dream and it was so incredible and Joseph was so excited about it. So he went and he told all his brothers and his dad because he was just so pumped. God gave him this dream and he was ready for it to come true. And it took 13 years for it to come to pass. And meanwhile, during that period of getting the dream and seeing it come to pass, this 13-year gap, Joseph was sold into slavery. He was thrown into jail. He was wrongly accused. He was forgotten about. He was sold into slavery, mind you, by his own brothers, which that is a whole family drama and betrayal by itself. And so Joseph went through a lot of stuff in between getting this dream and actually seeing it come to pass. So I'm pretty sure that if I was Joseph, I would be feeling pretty dang disappointed that God gave me a dream and all it seems to be yielding is disappointment. I'd be pretty upset about that. And I would find it really hard to want to keep pursuing this dream when it just keeps leading to pain and discomfort and betrayal and sadness, probably, and a lot of other emotions, disappointment, you know, all that stuff. But the really, really cool thing about Joseph's story, and what I really want us to hold on to today, is that throughout all of the hardships that Joseph faced, the Bible tells us that the Lord was with Joseph and everything Joseph did prospered. Joseph was never actually alone. His circumstances made him feel like he was. His disappointments in the way that he thought his dream would happen were huge. He was neglected by man so many times, so how could he not think that his dreams and the dream that God gave him would just set him up for more disappointment? But the Lord was with Joseph again and again and again. So bringing it all back into one little nice package bow, and I'll wrap this up for you. For me, 2020 threw a massive curveball in my plans to make the Paralympic Games. A dream that I have had for 12 years has come up against disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. So honestly, it made sense that I'd find myself hesitating as to whether or not I should keep dreaming of this dream. But the thing is that God gives us these dreams so that we can keep our eyes fixed on what's ahead of us and not necessarily on our immediate circumstances that surround us. Pursuing a goal allows us the perspective to look beyond our immediate circumstances and gives us the hope that there is so much more out there. And I just strongly believe that God has given each of us unique dreams for a specific purpose, and like Joseph, he never leaves us alone to pursue them. So basically what I really want to encourage you guys with today is that I know that sometimes dreams are really hard to have. Sometimes they feel really scary to pursue. Sometimes it feels really difficult to set yourself up to try and achieve it again and again and again when it just keeps looking like more disappointment is around the corner. I get it. I've been there. I'm dealing with it. We're all in the same boat. Just like in Joseph's story, it says that the Lord was with Joseph and everything that he did prospered. So if you feel like your situation today isn't prospering, it's okay. I want you guys to remember that you are not alone. That even though your dreams might not have come to pass yet, even if your goals haven't quite been achieved, you are never alone in them. And there is so much purpose in having these dreams. And then one day, maybe soon, maybe in 13 years from now, maybe in 30 years from now, who knows, our dreams will come to pass, and there's so much hope in that, and there's so much hope in looking beyond our immediate circumstances to help us keep our eyes fixed on what's ahead and not on the really tough things that we are in right at this second. I hope that encouraged you guys today. Do not concede to your disappointments. This is just for a time. It will pass, and one day soon we will all be achieving these dreams, and it is just gonna be a super awesome party. When it is safe to do so. No partying right now, because that's illegal. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas season, and we'll see you next time on another episode of This Little Light. Bye!